Change is something we all experience, yet it remains one of the most common sources of anxiety in modern life. Even when change is something we choose, something we have been waiting for, it can still create discomfort, tension, and fear. This reaction often surprises us. We ask ourselves why we feel anxious when nothing bad has happened, or when the change is clearly positive. Welcome to MindEase StudioLab. This channel is dedicated to understanding how the mind works and how we can navigate emotional challenges with more awareness and calm. Today, we are going to explore why change makes us anxious and how to manage anxiety during life's transitions. Change introduces uncertainty, and uncertainty is deeply unsettling for the human brain. Our minds are wired to look for patterns, predict outcomes, and maintain a sense of control over our environment. Familiar routines create a feeling of safety. When those routines are disrupted, the brain interprets the situation as potentially dangerous, even if there is no real threat. When we face change, the brain starts asking questions. What will happen next? Will I be able to cope? What if I make a mistake? These questions activate the nervous system and place the body in a state of alert. This is why anxiety often feels physical, not just mental. The heart may beat faster, breathing may become shallow, and muscles may tense without us consciously choosing it. Our brains evolved to prioritize survival, not comfort. From an evolutionary perspective, unfamiliar situations meant potential danger. Although our lives today are very different, the brain still reacts in similar ways. It treats uncertainty as a risk that must be managed, which is why anxiety often accompanies transitions. Life changes also challenge our sense of identity. When something changes, especially something significant, we may begin to question who we are. A new job, a move, or a shift in personal circumstances can make us feel ungrounded. The roles we used to rely on may no longer fit, and the new ones may not yet feel stable. This in-between state can be deeply uncomfortable. Anxiety often intensifies when we feel pressure to adapt quickly. Society tends to celebrate change as growth, success, or progress. When we struggle emotionally during these moments, we may judge ourselves harshly. We may think we should be handling things better or feeling more confident. This self-judgment only adds another layer of stress. It is important to understand that anxiety during change is not a failure. It is a signal. It tells us that something meaningful is shifting and that our nervous system is working to adapt. Even positive changes require emotional adjustment, and adjustment takes time. Physiologically, change activates the stress response. Hormones like cortisol increase to help us stay alert and focused. While this response can be helpful in short bursts, prolonged stress can lead to fatigue, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and disrupted sleep. This is why transitions often feel draining, even when we are excited about what lies ahead. One of the most effective ways to reduce transition anxiety is to acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Instead of trying to push anxiety away, allow yourself to recognize it. Simply noticing what you feel, without labeling it as good or bad, helps calm the nervous system. Resistance often amplifies anxiety, while acceptance softens it. Establishing a simple routine can provide stability during uncertain times. Routines create predictability, which reassures the brain. Even small habits, such as starting the day with a consistent morning ritual or taking a short walk at the same time each day, can create a sense of order amid change. Breaking large transitions into smaller, manageable steps is another powerful strategy. When we focus on the entire change at once, it can feel overwhelming. By narrowing your attention to what you can do today or this week, you reduce mental overload and increase your sense of capability. Self-care becomes especially important during periods of transition. Nourishing your body, getting adequate rest, and allowing time for relaxation are not luxuries. They are essential tools for emotional regulation. When the body feels supported, the mind becomes more resilient. Mindfulness practices can help anchor you in the present moment. Anxiety often pulls attention toward the future, imagining outcomes that have not yet happened. By gently bringing awareness back to your breath, your body, or your surroundings, you remind your nervous system that you are safe right now. Support from others plays a crucial role in navigating change. Sharing your thoughts and fears with someone you trust can reduce emotional pressure and provide perspective. Anxiety tends to grow in isolation, while connection fosters regulation and reassurance. It is also important to give yourself permission to move at your own pace. There is no universal timeline for adapting to change. What matters is not how quickly you adjust, but how compassionately you treat yourself during the process. Over time, what once felt unfamiliar becomes routine. The brain learns new patterns, and anxiety naturally decreases. Understanding this process can help you be more patient with yourself when transitions feel difficult. Change will always be a part of life. While we cannot eliminate the discomfort it brings, we can learn to respond with awareness, structure, and self-compassion. By understanding why change triggers anxiety, we gain the ability to navigate transitions with greater calm and confidence. Thank you for spending this time with MindEase StudioLab. Take care of your mind, and I will see you in the next video.